Okay. So our first question is, in a major key, what is the quality of the triad built on the fourth scale degree? Okay, good job. Okay, so for this one, so we're going to look at the scale degree triads in major keys. So over here we have an image with the qualities of each triad. So if we just look at C major, for example, the fourth scale degree would be this one, the F major triad. And you can tell from this that because it's capitalized, it's a major triad. But you could also just, for example, if you just use C major, you could find what the notes in the fourth triad are and figure out if that's a major or minor or diminished triad. So in C major, you would just have the notes F, A, and C. And if you know that that's an F major triad, then you know that it's going to be a major triad for every major key. Okay, next question is, how do you build a half diminished seventh chord?
Okay, so when we have a half diminished seventh chord, we have one thing that's diminished and one thing that's minor. So the diminished part is going to be the triad. So for example, when we have a C half diminished chord, we would have a C diminished triad, and then we would have a minor seventh built on top of C. So a half diminished seventh would have a diminished triad and a minor seventh.
Yeah, and then some of you put a minor triad and diminished sevenths, and that would be the other way around. So for half diminished seventh chord, you have a diminished triad first, and then the seventh is larger. Next question is, identify the seventh chord, F sharp, A, C sharp, E.
Okay, so the four notes in our seventh chord are F sharp, A, C sharp, and E. So what we're gonna do is find the qualities of the triad and the seventh. So let's look at the triad first. So the triad consists of F sharp, A, and C sharp. And we see that that is an F sharp minor triad. And we can check that because we have a minor third and then a major third. And then we look at the seventh between F sharp and E. So we see that the E is a whole step below the F sharp. So that means that we would have a minor seventh and not a major seventh. So that means that we have a minor seventh.
Next question is, which is not a type of cadence? Okay, good job. So as you can see in the image, we have authentic cadences, plagal cadences, half cadences, and deceptive cadences. And these are the four most common types of cadences that we are going to encounter. Okay, next question is, which of these shows a deceptive cadence? And there's also more than one correct answer.
Okay, so for deceptive cadence, remember that we have two different types of deceptive cadences that are very common. One of them has some type of a 4-chord to a 6-chord, and the other has some type of a 5-chord to a 6-chord. So remember that deceptive, the most important identifying feature is that the second chord is a 6. So when we look at these answer choices, we see that we have a 5-7 to a 6, that is a deceptive cadence. And we also have a 4 to a 6, which is another deceptive cadence. The other two, one of them ends with a 5-7, so that would not be deceptive. The other one ends with a 1, so that would also not be deceptive. And when we look at the two correct answers, we see that they are possible because the first one, the major 6, means that we are in a minor key, and the 5-7 is always going to be major minor, so that one could work. And the second one, we have a major 4 and a minor 6, so that means that we're in a major key.
Okay, last question is how much did you enjoy this semester? Okay, good job. Okay, good job, everyone.